Okay, hey everyone. We're going to be talking about Gaz, the world champion. Gaz has a very unique play style. So we'll go over her real quick. She has a setup card, just to help you guys out, and a roll card. We try to do setup cards for more of the characters now. It just makes it a little bit easier. But I'll be breaking her down and talking about how she plays. So Gaz is not a normal character in terms of ability activations. So she cannot activate these bottom abilities before she activates the top abilities. By activating the top abilities, you're going to be getting a thing called combo. And when you get combo, say I activate Great Wall of Gaz. You can see Great Wall of Gaz here. This is her artwork too. So once I activate Great Wall of Gaz, it doesn't trigger right away. So you put a combo counter on it, and the effect would trigger at the beginning of the next round. As long as a power has a combo counter on it, they always trigger at the start of the round. It doesn't matter if there's 2, 3, 100. It just triggers once. So if I had 3 combos on this power, I would get, I would, the next round of combat, we would go in the next round of combat. At the start of it, I would prevent 1 damage, so that combat I would prevent 1 damage whenever the enemy attack phase comes or if a player did damage to me. Same thing applies like this one. I would deal 2 damage right away, then deal myself 1 damage. And if you check, you'll see the bottom abilities down here. Oh, and just to also clarify, if you activate these top abilities, they never exhaust. We'll go over the roll card and get in more detail. I'm just trying to give a quick breakdown here. And so the bottom ability is based on how many combo you have when you activate it, you get that effect. So if I had 5 combo on here, I would prevent 3 damage and gain 1 armor this combat. If I activated Sun Moon, I could, for 5 combo, kill any non-boss enemy and replace his power. 4 combo, 14 damage, deal yourself 3. So yeah, a lot of possibilities. You look here, we have roll a die and a 5 or 6, deal damage to an enemy equal to value. So you can do quite a lot here. 1 or 2, you don't do anything though. But the bottom, if you roll 5 dice, deal damage equal to the value. You roll 12 or under, deal yourself 4 damage. It's a really cool card. So let's go over her roll card now and kind of break that down real quick. Sorry about the glare over here. So let's look at the always active. We kind of talked about it already, but I'll read it word to word. So when activating a top ability, put a combo on that power instead of triggering that ability and exhausting that power. At the start of each round, trigger the top ability of each power with combo. Each top ability only activates once no matter the number of combo it has. Top abilities do not exhaust. So it just never exhausts. You can activate it. You get that combo. It doesn't exhaust. If a power becomes exhausted for any reason, remove all combo on that power. When combat ends, remove all combo from all powers. You activate bottom abilities by paying the cost and removing all combo, as we talked about before. Then trigger the corresponding bottom effect. You can activate bottom abilities even if you activate a top ability of the same round. So by becoming exhausted for any reason, if you take damage, if the ability is exhausted, if somehow another player triggers your ability somehow or exhausts your ability, boom, you lose all the combo. So try to avoid. You don't. It will be very hard to get combo on all 6 powers. Gaz is definitely like a slow burner character, so just play well, and you're not going to do anything in the first round. It takes time to build up. Once per round, add 1 combo up to 1 power that already has 1 or more combo. And then the bottom is add 1 combo on up to 3 powers that already have 1 or more combo. So let's, for example, take a look. And let's say I activate Sun and Moon. Doesn't trigger. I activate this. I put a combo on it. I activate this. Put a combo on it. And let's say I activate this. Deal 4 damage. Dragon grapple. In the next round, at the start of the beginning of the round, before the player attack phase, I would do 4 damage because there's a combo on here. I would do 2 damage, so 6 damage, and deal myself 1 damage. And I can reduce the cost of 1 ability by 1 die this round. So if I activate a top ability again, because I want to get combo, or maybe I activate the bottom ability. So let's use our passive here. And if we use our passive, say on Dragon Grapple, now we have 2 combo on this power. And let's say we flip. We just really want to get to 3. We flip, and then we add a third one here, and then a second one a second one on Sun and Moon, and a second one on Attitude Adjustment. I still have 6 dice available. Now, but my roll card's flipped. I could use 2 dice to deal 12 damage, and use Dragon Grapple, this would become exhausted and all combos removed. So now I need to build back up to do that upkeep damage. So sometimes it's better to keep it around longer and build up the combo to a higher number. And say, oh, I still have some dice left. I want to activate Sun and Moon. I could do 7 damage and deal myself 2 damage. So I would deal 19 damage on the abilities down here, and maybe I can, since I have the die reduction, I could go for this, or I could go try to get a combo counter on this one, or cast or activate the ability of this one again to kind of get more combos. So I can go get that 4th ability, which all players reduce the cost of all abilities by 1 die this round. So yeah, that's Gauze in a nutshell. She's a slow burner type character. Your flip is pretty powerful, but you know you're going to be burning through morale if you constantly use it. So you might only have access. You might only want to use your passive and play. You might want to play a style where you're activating a bunch of top abilities, like say 3 top abilities, and you're just trying to play around like doing damage at the start of the round, and then like 3rd or 4th round you kind of go off with your bottom abilities. I would say that's a great playstyle in solo, but she has 2 or 3 different playstyles, and that's what makes her so awesome. There's rulebooks or examples in the rulebook, and let me go over some of these powers I thought's cool. This is one of my favorite ones. You can look at the top of the boss deck discard pile and refer to the chart below, and you get this effect at the start of each round. Really cool. And then look at the next boss deck card and refer to the chart below, and you can kind of do a really cool effect based on, but this requires 3 exactly. So it takes a little bit of build up, but you get to look ahead of the game and what comes next. That's really cool. And I really love this one, as I showed before, because that roll 5 or 6, there's some RNG to this. And it's very fun though. If you trigger the top, you could do 5 or 6 damage, or you may do nothing ever at the beginning of each round, or you may prevent the damage. So that's Gauze in a nutshell. A really simple character. Like I said, just a slow burner type. If you like the slower characters such as Hydorian, Maladum, then I think you will like Gauze. She just can never win a combat in the first round. It's always going to take at least 2 or 3. So, but you have a lot of things to work around. Just be prepared to get hit hard in that first round on some of the monsters, especially in group play. And hopefully your teammates can help you prevent damage. So that's Gauze. You guys take care. If you have any comments, please comment below and ask any questions. Thank you. Bye.